Something feels off about this. So quick, nuke him from orbit. You get building. Hey! Exotic gases! Finally! And Hydri Secundus actually has... job vacancies. But it has also a lot of potential moat production. And we have a lot of these, like we should be selling them honestly. In fact, we already are. Oh no, we're buying them. Cancel that. The Rantomir is picking up the pieces as the pirate base slowly tears itself apart in a savage chain reaction. Instigated by military vessels, the search for the captive crew of the Luxion begins. If they made it to the lifeboat, they should be attempting to hail us by now. No lifeboats. We abandoned Captain. The kidnapped drifters never made it off the pirate base. We're unable to determine exactly where they met their end, if the lifeboat failed to launch, or if they never made it out the holding cell, but the fact remains they are dead. The drifter people are sure to appreciate the swift actions undertaken by the Tidebringer of the Wavebringers, but they're also unlikely to soon forget this tragedy. Ah well.
Research complete.
Advanced railgun done. Mega cannon. Or battleships. Mega cannon. You are capable of building another moat harvesting trap, are you not? Or is it just two? Two. Which you have already got, so you may as well upgrade the administrative complex, because we seem to be doing that a lot lately. You don't need any more amenities. What you do need, though, is hydroponics. Because we are again losing food even though we're importing in a whole boatload. So as an agri-world, what's the bonus here? Build speed, output. So yes, I think I probably do want to just upgrade you again. Tier 2. Ah, technology. Industrial subsidies are done. Combat training. No. Maximize productivity. Output and cost. Sure. Warship down. Has a lack of jobs now as well. So you are primarily a generator world, but there ain't much for you to generate no more. And you have no specialities whatsoever. Are there any other buildings that generate power? No. So actually the other thing I could have you do is produce the various resources. Or we could put you onto food production as well. On each of those. And then Aquarius. I'm sure there was something I was going to build here, but I have no idea what it was. Why am I not building exotic gas refineries on planets? Because they only produce one job. My problem is I have absolutely enormous populations. So any building which produces only one job is a bad use of a building slot. Which is why, really, if I wanted to have the most efficient nation possible, I should just be building commercial zones everywhere, because they produce 4. More if you upgrade them. Goes up to 6 with the level 2. And then basically just buy all of the resources I need. This setup as a megacorp would have been far stronger. The only thing that we would then lack would be technology, so it would be basically commercial zones and research institutes. Poetic Wine, thank you very much for the 12-month resubscription. Where's my present? Sheesh. I mean, your present is there's the golden wings, which you can now put on and show off to everybody. They're far more flashy than just having a set of horns. Just finished the Norse Dutch CK3 series on YouTube. Really enjoyed it. Good. Glad to hear. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that that one ended on such a big wibble. But also, I honestly wasn't sure what else I was going to do with that series, because we kind of accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish in the first lifetime. Mordred did everything. So maybe in the future I'll do another March of the Vikings, because I think that would be better suited. Constantly culture shift. What do I want to build here? I mean, this might actually be one of the... No, you have a lot of districts still available. We could do some more farming here. You, again, don't produce anything particularly special. No, this is a science place. It's a science place. I should just be building more science buildings. Duh. You don't have a research institute? Let's wait until we get that. And let's build a research institute. It's a tech world. Also, 10k. Hold on, hold on. Atlantis. Let's begin repairing the ring world. Davy Jones's locker is also almost out of production options. Let's get you building another of these. Let's get some food production going. Especially on the larger planets. You are also basically out of jobs. In fact, both of these are mining planets. I should really maximize the amount of mining I'm getting from them. I was reluctant to do so because for a long time I had enough minerals, but now we're actually legit running a bit low. Okay, infiltration's at 30. I do wish there was like a warning or a pop-up somewhere to say, hey, you've maxed out your infiltration, but there isn't. Go ahead and launch. Apparently you lot can upgrade. Two merchants of Numa arrive on New South Wales. No. They're not a drifter. Why would I want them? We're terrible with aliens. Oh, you don't have the revitalization clinic yet. Requires more minerals. Yeah, we definitely need to upgrade the mineral production now.
Ready for action.
That is getting pretty clear. We have some science ships who are currently not sciencing. Oh, including New South Wales scientists died. That's one I completely missed. 33. You're good and young. And your name shall henceforth be Vickers. Chain whale. And then I want you assisting research in New South Wales. Yeah, that's fine. Landers. We never actually developed landers. We're still working on that. Where are my other construction ships? We're close. Mining, research, go. Old with defects. This, yeah, alright.
New information in the situation log.
We'll explore it, sure, why not? Needs a construction ship in orbit. That one's not actually too far away, so go ahead and do that. Marvellous. Why are these flashing at me?
We grow ever stronger. The fleet has been refitted.
Void unclouded. The void clouds are, as far as the Drifter researchers can tell, among the oldest entities in the universe. They seem to have originated just a scant few billion years after matter as we know it first appeared. The tremendous forces of the young cosmos making something out of nothing. They would have been stars once. They were not. Explaining their apparent animal intelligence is more difficult, but the answer might lie in the abnormally strong electromagnetic fields that keep them together, another product of the primordial beginnings. It is not inconceivable that, given enough time, the circulation of the strange stardust and gravitic fields aligned in a flexible approximation of neural pathways. Moreover, the clouds seem to be receiving impulses from one another, not outright communicating light years apart. Quantum entanglement is suspected to play a role in this phenomenon. Physics research. That sounds good to me, because I don't really care about killing them, because we already did that. Build more mining stations. Our spy master reports a drastic failure in the process of screening operatives. Word from the Ostok capital is the facilitator has chosen to defect. It seems that the facilitator has grown more sympathetic towards the culture and the founding ethics of the Oskos Directorate in opposition to our own. Our screening process also failed that is supposed to rule out such flakiness. If they have a spy network against us, they'll be warned of a plot against them. They may identify us if their code breaking is superior. I don't really care if they identify us. Pay the influence, I don't use it for anything else. Go for the achievement of Rangian adventuring to India. I mean, in the previous March of the Vikings, I made it all the way to Burma? Yeah, Burma. As the Vikings, from Gotland. Yeah, I don't know. With that Crusader Kings game, whether it's worth trying to save.
Fleet has been refitted.
Because getting a little further into the game could be interesting, but I just don't know what I would be trying to do. At least with like the Santiago game, I had the idea of Ziff again. I thought we fixed this. Nope.
Mining post lost to the waves.
We did build the extra defensive structures here. And my platforms are very, very strong. Kicked me out of the system. I'll do that. And there we go. A smooth victory.
Technology secured.
Okay, that piracy level is ridiculous. 55. 223 trade route value is passing through here for some reason. I think because part of the problem here is that FRIP hasn't built platforms. Okay, I don't need that many. Only 4 indeed. I can get way more than 4. Get 6 in each of those and see how that does us. Mega Cannon! Marvellous! Ah, the Titan. That's what I was after. Booyah! Vikings are all about the early game, as they start to stagnate in the mid-game and they're being outstretched out religion. I mean, that wasn't really a problem for us because we had reformed the religion, we had reformed our culture. We were on the way to being a modern state. We were just torn apart by having just a string of absolutely dreadful characters. And then just the lack of, like, where am I going from here? Like, I'm going to work on converting Scandinavia, which is what we were doing. We'd converted Denmark already. We were going to be working on converting Sweden, and then after that Norway. Because as long as they were also true, we had natural allies. And then at least we have, like, the northern clique of reformed Vikings, which wouldn't then get converted by the Catholics. So I think that would have been the midterm goal. Then maybe try to get over to Russia. Save Konungard and Holmgard, though Konungard had already fallen. Novgorod was still there. What was I doing here? There was something I was looking at. I don't know what it was. Oh, Aquarius, you are out of jobs again! This is another tech world, so what are you lacking to upgrade? You are lacking a bunch of the green stuff, because of course you are. I'm buying 14. I'll just buy 20. Just give me the surpluses I need. It's going to tank my income, but there are other ways of earning that. You don't have an Auto-Chthon monument. You should probably build one of those. Do you have a clone vat? You do. We're also lacking that building. Get it done. Huzzah! hang on, don't do that. What you can do is build your third boat harvesting. Drain on resources. Issue those reprimands. So food production seems to be slowly but surely recovering now as we're actually starting to get the farmers into their position. So we can drop our food. You know, I think I'm going to completely just cancel that. Get rid of my reliance on this. And I am now producing enough moats that I could sell some of these. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I meant to do this. Sell volatile moats. Let's do 10. And that should really turn my economy around. Society research. Interstellar Assembly. What the hell is this? Official, unofficial, political forum of the galactic community. Megastructure deconstructed. I mean, that's cool and all, except I'm not in the galactic community, so that kind of feels pointless. With the final edition of Detached Hostile Force Simulation Bastions, the Strategic Coordination Center is the definitive megalith of national security and military planning. Okay, that one sounds more interesting. Let's do that. Expensive. 4 years. Hey, the Science Nexus. Okay, cool. Gateways. Let's do that too. We're going all in on mega structures apparently. That's now our thing. So we're going to need a significant increase in the amount of alloys we produce. Reach for the stars. Yeah, let's do that. So our mining manufacturing center is you. We do actually need to build another one because you're almost out of jobs. CK2 one time reformed the Roman Republic starting as the Vikings. Nice. I once got the Byzantines, instead of being Orthodox, were Norse. So basically it was the Varangian takeover. Which was kind of scary because you had Byzantine armies featuring cataphracts like Viking cataphracts. What's this? Oh, espionage. What's up? Spotters have begun ingratiating themselves with targets we marked as potentially useful. Cool. Carry on. You did not need to tell me that. New skill, expertise, psionics. Cool. Right, this is the generator world of Watership Down. Oh, you know what? Davy Jones's locker is gonna want one of those production ministries. So is Cascadia. In fact, Cascadia even more so. And the food production is this. Oh, you're out of jobs. Oh my gosh, we actually maximized all of this. Build more farms. Because it looks like our mineral supply is sorting itself out. Operative defects. Again. You want to sell me another merchant in Numa? No. Okay, Davy Jones's locker. You are going to build a Ministry of Production. There we go. So both of my industrial hubs are building those now, which is good. You have the Research Institute. Do you have a Research Institute? You do. Do you have a Research Institute? You, I think, do not. Mass protests erupted on Helm's Deep Prime today due to an outrage over the winds of fortune in the system. The grubby presence offends all right-thinking drifters. They're leaving. I really wish I had more buildings. This place has 100 pops on it. It's like a quarter of our entire population. Replace a research place with a research institute. So both of my tech hubs have those. You could do with a research institute, in fact. Lacking minerals. Yeah, we are using quite a few minerals at the moment, I'm not surprised. So what's the status of the federations these days?
The fleet has been refitted.
Are there no federations? I don't think there are any federations. New election. I mean, spending this amount of unity on an election nowadays is just ludicrously cheap, so we can kind of choose who we want to have in power next. So Void Rage right now is in charge. Army morale and experience, ship weapon damage and army damage. That is completely irrelevant. Food and pop growth.